the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And tonight, we'll see the Chicago Sky as they go up against the New York Liberty.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And it's pretty obvious what these teams want to do. They want to run their offense through their bigs.
Yeah, when you've had the success they've had through the front court, it's easy to see why.
Yeah, but you don't want to become one-dimensional. It's important to keep the defense on their toes.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Beyond the arc.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Atkins with it. Defended by Stewart. Back to Vandersloot. From the arc. New York with the rebound. Jones with it.
Now guarded by Cardoso.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Stewart.
Reese defending. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
5 on the clock. They set the screen to the inside.
Here's Phoebish. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Outside, Atkins. Vandersloot. Here's Cardoso. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first bucket for this offense, just 1 of 4 to start the game.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Defended by Carter. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. From deep, Ariel Atkins drains it from beyond the arc.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Well, there's not much debate in terms of the best passer in WNBA history. It's Courtney Vandersloot without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could say that again. You know, she has the best career average by far in league history. Vandersloot won 6 straight assist titles. Courtney is just a magician out there on the floor.
Now it's Reese.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Atkins. Got a hand on it. Outside Stewart.
Here's Phoebish.
Now Ionescu. 9 feet out. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Stewart.
Crashes the glass with effort and intensity. Stewart loves turning boards into buckets.
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Outside Atkins. To the middle. Here's Cardoso. And Jones pulls it down. New York trailing here. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Pass to Atkins.
Now here's Cardoso.
Up top, Carter.
Lainey Hamilton covering. Good defense there by Benijah Lainey Hamilton.
Ionescu. Vandersloot defending.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart with the ball.
And nice D from Angel Reese.
And so it's Chicago with it. Vandersloot outside. Back to Atkins.
Pass to Cardoso. Carter.
Makes it off the glass.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1. Now here's Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Shot's good by Jones.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Carter. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
A great three-point shooter in college, Carter is trying to gain consistency from beyond the arc as a pro as well.
Now Ionescu.
Castellini Hamilton.
Back to Ionescu. 20 feet out. Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
A nice shot by Vandersloot.
Got to be disciplined against Vandersloot. If she gets a clean look at the rim, she usually converts.
Here's Ionescu. Outside Stewart.
Castellini Hamilton.
Back to Stewart. The kick out to Ionescu. Here's Jones.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Chicago in the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And here's Reese.
Pass to Vandersloot. Takes the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big 3?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Sky making a switch here. And they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
And boy, Blake, it's getting to be a big one.
Yeah, you got to think the defense needs a stop here. Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game.
Carter.
Defended by Carter. Now Burke. Pass to Ionescu. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart.
The incredible wingspan of Stewart coming in handy. She can cover a lot of ground.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off to hot starts, can they maintain that?
And the first one drops, so both teams changing it up here. And she makes both free throws. Here's Banham. Outside Atkins. Lets the floater go.
Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Ionescu outside. Burt.
New York, no good that time either.
Pass to Reese.
And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
What a play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
She knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York trailing here.
Here's Dodikish.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton drills the three-pointer.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Here's Chicago now. Now Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the right side. Here's Reese. 5 to shoot. Allen.
Reese.
Guarded by Jones. Chicago again missing. Thornton left side. The second chance effort. Chicago with the rebound.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
That's tipped.
Right side Reese. Onion Wade.
Covered by Thornton.
Right side Reese.
Pulls up on the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Inside.
Reese, first personal foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Jonquel Jones, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And she can't hit the second. And that does it for the first quarter. Sky out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Defense paying dividends for them through one.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that end. Just a lot of hustle.
Here's Dodikish.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Up top, Sabali.
Pass to Dodikish.
Gets it to go from downtown.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Chicago with the ball.
Now Onion Wade.
Banham.
And here's Reese.
And here's Banham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Here's Burke. Pass to Davis.
And the whistle blows. It's on Reese.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Well, another foul will give her 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
44, Lady Hamilton.
Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. And stolen by Onion Wade. Pass to Banham. Reese. Guarded by Jones. Here's Banham. Shot clock at 5.
That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
She's really getting it going from downtown. That's her second 3-pointer here in the second quarter after having none in the first.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Now Dodikish. Back to Lainey Hamilton.
And the 3 off target. Chicago leading. Down low. And Williams gets it to go.
They've really turned it around offensively.
Oh, you know, anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that any day.
Pass to Burke. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Dodikish.
And again, unable to change momentum here.
And here's Banham. Picked by Reese.
Here's Banham, guarded by Jones.
Back to Reese. The rebound by Dodikish.
In transition, here come the Liberty.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton. And here's Burke.
That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
They're shooting extremely well right now. Look into the 3-point shot to get some extra offense.
Timeout called the Sky. Sky making a switch here. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Now here's Onion Wade.
Guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jefferson. The 17-footer drained for 2 points.
I love when Jefferson hits the mid-range. It's a shot that's perfect for her game.
And after a fantastic rookie season, Mariah Jefferson has bounced from team to team.
She finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting back in 2016, but since then, she's played for about half the league.
Here's Dodikish.
And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Here's Banham,
Covered by Ionescu. On the wing, Kennedy Carter.
misses the three. The Liberty trail. Here's Jones.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
And it's the Sky ball. Now Banham. She's got 6.
Pass to Cardoso. Now here's Allen. Lane Hamilton covering.
Chicago again missing. And so it's New York with it. Ionescu outside. Sabali the screen. Ionescu. Here's Burke.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Laney Hamilton.
New York, no good that time either. Kennedy Carter for 3. Good on the triple.
You see Carter's versatility. She can beat you off the dribble, but she can also beat you off the catch.
Here's Burke.
Outside, Sabali.
Jones outside.
Pass to Ionescu.
Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Here's Banham. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
And the Liberty call time here. Davis with it.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Harrison the screen.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 from the field. Now here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Vandersloot. 6 on the shot clock. Carter. In transition, here come the Liberty. Stewart with the bucket.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at. The ability to make everybody around her better.
Chicago in the lead. Williams with it. Now Atkins, guarded by Davis. And here's Carter. 8 points for her. Out to Vandersloot. Lets it go from deep.
Lee Hamilton with the rebound.
Here's New York now. Ionescu outside.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
No good on the triple.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
And the Sky making a change here. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Carter. Reese. Carter a screen. Outside Reese. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Chicago again missing.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Now Ionescu. 5 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's Vandersloot. Not a lot of room.
Cardoso, guarded by Sabali.
To end the drought.
And the bucket is good from Cardoso indeed.
And so it's New York with it. 8-point game. Ionescu outside. Sabali the screen. To the inside. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Because of Ionescu's advanced playmaking ability, she's the kind of player that excels in the pick and roll.
Here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Pass to Atkins.
Cardoso. Screen by Cardoso.
Here's Carter. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
She knocked down a bunch of shots from the stripe in their last outing.
It was definitely a bright spot for her. I mean, just one look at the box score will tell you that.
And the first one falls for her.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
So she makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Puts up a 3.
Hamilton can't hit.
Offensively, they did a good job in the first quarter of getting themselves to the line, but not here in the second. I have to wonder what coach thinks of that.
Exactly. Everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Now here's Vandersloot. He has 5 from about 19 feet. Carter misses.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
The drive by Ionescu. The three is up, and she's good on the three ball.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now it's Reese.
Pass to Vandersloot. Takes the three. Rebound, New York.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Stewart with the ball. Vandersloot defending.
Ionescu has it. She's got 11.
Kept alive. Left side, Stewart. To the paint.
Here's Phoebish.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Outstanding entry pass. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Sky up by 2. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And you look at Ionescu, what a contribution.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Kennedy Carter, here we go. And a missed layup. The Liberty Trail.
Now here is Ionescu.
Jones left side. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others, because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And it's the sky ball. Pass to Carter. Williams. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. For the lead.
Mila Cardoso gets the board.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Vandersloot.
Now Cardoso.
Over Ionescu.
And a basket by Cardoso. And the Liberty call time here.
Yeah, I think the coach could be trying to just get a break in action to clear their heads. They've gone ice cold, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them a quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget all the missed shots we've been seeing.
Maybe refocus a bit.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 11.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
Out to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Stewart inside. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Ionescu. Hits the jumper in space.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Carter. 9 points in the game. The rebound by the Liberty. Left side, Stewart. Here's Jones. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Vandersloot outside. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Williams sets the screen. Here's Carter. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
I talk about hurting your team. She just can't get anything to fall out there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, they just don't seem to be giving the same effort they were in the first half of the game, and I'm disappointed.
Outside Carter.
Shoots over Lainey Hamilton.
Kennedy Carter with another miss.
You know, it has been a rough night for her, but you can't falter on that try.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Ionescu up top. This one for 3.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Chicago trailing here. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Williams. Atkins. Outside Carter. Out to Vandersloot. They need this.
They get it back. Cardoso with it.
Working on Jones. Pass to Vandersloot.
Got to be careful when sending Vandersloot to the free throw line, because more often than not, she'll make you pay.
And this is our first free throw of the game.
Courtney Vandersloot. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Vandersloot's team-first mentality does a lot for her team's culture. No wonder players love sharing the hardwood with her.
And she ends up missing both free throws.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
Lainey Hamilton, that one's good.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now Vandersloot. He has 5.
Cardoso up top.
Pass to Carter. Shot to stop the drought. The shot misses.
Good defense there by Benijah Lainey Hamilton.
She hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Here's Phoebish.
Defended by Atkins.
Here's Phoebish.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brianna Stewart. That's foul number 2 for her. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On offense, here the Sky, trailing by 10.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a 3-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Now here's Jones. Here's Ionescu.
It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Here's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Atkins.
Cardoso.
Guarded by Jones. And here's Banham. To stop the run.
Cardoso inside.
Working on Jones. Here's Reese. Rebound New York.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 19. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
And the call on Camila Cardoso.
Not afraid of a little physicality. Ionescu is clever at drawing contact when she gets near the rim.
First trip to the line for her here. First free throw is good.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
And good on both.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now here's Cardoso.
She has 6. Shoots over Jones. Chicago again missing.
On offense, here the Liberty.
Pass to Stewart. Inside. Jones. And she gets the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Shot to end the cold run. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot.
One free throw coming up for her.
And this is the attacking mindset that coaches love to see. Atkins not only challenges the contact, but she converts through it.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Ariel Atkins. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, Ariel Atkins can do a lot for her team offensively, but she is also a very talented defender. She does a great job forcing turnovers and putting pressure on opposing shooters.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 21. The three-pointer is on target.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
To the middle.
The shot by Onyenwere, no good.
Pass to Jones. Ionescu has it. The 3 ball. Allen with the rebound. Now Banham. Now here's Atkins. Nailed from three-point land.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Ionescu outside. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
It was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Shot just under 40% before the break, but they've turned it around in a big way.
Here's Banham. She's got 8.
Onyenwere inside.
Guarded by Jones. Williams sets the screen. Banham, no good. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 14.
Fibish. Onyenwere covering.
Right side, Stewart. Allen with the steal. The 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Here's Fibish.
Pass to Jones.
Picked by Ionescu.
Lets the 3 fly. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Allen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side, Atkins. To the inside. Here's Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Liberty out in front. They're up by 9. And we'll be back with you shortly. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Banham. Back to Jefferson. Here's the teardrop. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Sky, Mariah Jefferson. One shot.
One shot.
A smaller guard, Mariah Jefferson is 5'6", quick, someone you trust to run your offense.
New York in the lead. Ionescu has it. Sabali the screen. Three-pointer. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Banham. The rebound by the Liberty.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game.
You simply do not want to send Kayla Thornton to the foul line. No wonder the opposing coaches are mad.
At the line for your New York Liberty, Kayla Thornton. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Allen. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Jefferson outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice to see Jefferson look for her shot, especially off the catch.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Cans it from downtown.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Williams. Now here's Allen. And Hamilton covering. By Thornton. They get it again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Sabali. And there the Sky with another bucket.
Nice bucket, but she should just go straight up with it instead of trying the fadeaway.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Picked by Thornton.
Lainey Hamilton penetrating.
Rebound Chicago.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Left side, Williams. Five on the clock. Pass to Banham. Over Ionescu. Banham, no good. And it's New York's ball. It's a 10-point game. Thornton, good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
A little bit of physicality from Thornton, getting her shot to go.
Back to Jefferson.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Pass to Banham. Jefferson
Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Jefferson does not take a ton of shots from downtown, but she does hit at a solid clip.
And here's Ionescu.
Thornton with it. To the wing on the left.
Ionescu outside.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Sky. Here's Carter. And it's good. 2 points.
I love watching Kennedy Carter work her way inside. She is gifted at probing and finding ways to shoot.
And it's New York's ball. They lead by 7.
Now Ionescu.
Sabali the screen. To the paint. Out to the wing. Shoots a three. Shot by Burke. No good. Here's Carter. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for the Sky.
And the Sky making a change here.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
Pass to Burke. Screen by Stewart. Here's Burke. Defended by Carter. Here's Jones. Shot clock at 5. New York, no good that time either.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Carter with it. Outside Reese.
Pass to Vandersloot for 3. The shot will not fall.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
Here's Febish.
Here's Stewart. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second team foul.
And while Breanna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, you know, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, you know, you took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
She misses the free throw.
One of the game's best players. Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around.
She hits the second from the line.
Well, she did enough there. She made it a 2-possession game at least.
The Sky Trail. Here's Vandersloot. Outside Carter. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Filling it up right now. When Carter sees a few fall, she keeps her foot on the gas pedal.
And the Liberty with possession here. Stewart with the ball.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Screen by Stewart. Down low. And she makes good on the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Carter. Up top, Vandersloot. Pass to Reese. And here's Atkins.
Lainey Hamilton with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside sinks the three-pointer.
Until she cools off, I'd keep the ball right in her hands.
And here is Vandersloot. Outside Carter.
Cardoso.
Guarded by Jones. Back to Carter. And that one good.
She's been hot here in the fourth quarter, contributing big at the right time.
Hitting everything. 4 for 4 shooting on the quarter.
New York in the lead. Ionescu outside. Off target from outside.
They've had the edge in rebounding all night long. None bigger than right there.
And in a close game, those hustle plays can really make all the difference.
Cardoso.
Guarded by Jones. Here's Vandersloot.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
You can just tell Vandersloot isn't afraid of the spotlight. She enjoys coming through for her team in big moments.
Now Ionescu.
Lainey Hamilton up top.
Jones.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
A rebound by the Sky. Here's Carter. Can't get it to fall.
Here's Bebish.
Pass to Ionescu.
Lainey Hamilton.
Stewart with the ball. Jones with it. Defended by Carter. Ionescu outside. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Chicago now. They trail by 3. Now here's Carter. Inside. It's stolen by Stewart.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
It's good. Timeout called the Sky.
Chicago timeout call.
Timeout called by Chicago. Top Carter. Nice move.
Lee Hamilton with the rebound.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
And Vandersloot over to help. Jones inside.
Cardoso on her. Bebish with the bucket.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
And it falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Smart pass by Carter. And Kennedy draws so much attention, it allows teammates to get open and find spaces.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
He knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
He gets the first, and that puts them up 5. Hiroshi gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. No good on that shot. And she commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Liberty, Lady Hamilton. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Vandersloot with it. Outside Atkins. And so it's New York winning this one. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.